Hi guys, I have come across a lot of questions related to the difference between RFPs, RFQs, UIs, RFIs. So I would say a generic term kind of a thing like RFX. If we usually call CEOs and CFOs like CXOs like that. I call it as RFX. So RFX includes RFPs, RFIs, UIs, RFQs, RFTs, so many things like. So what is the difference between UI? Basically the UI, RFI, RFP or RFE or RFPs. So there are the terms used while procuring by the organizations. They vary from the country to country, organization to organization, sector to sector. So like that. So we usually buy the goods and services from other sources. Like that, companies also buy the goods and services from the suppliers. So here the key point to be understood is the buyer has a journey while buying the goods. So the journey starts from identifying the needs and then researching and then shortlisting and then taking the decision and buying. This is in brief, but customer journeys and buyers journeys are available in the open source on web, so you can go and like deep dive into this and you can learn a lot. So here I am taking an example of me buying a kind of a camera. So I should be understanding what is my need first. Am I thinking of buying a camera to shoot birds for the bird photography, or am I taking the I need a camera for a simple like a household, like a domestic purpose kind of thing. So that varies, and once the needs vary, the specification varies. So like that, I do my own research. What kind of camera I need? What kind of specification that camera should have to fulfill my needs? So once I shortlist, there are n number of brands in the camera and n number of models in all the brands. So I pick some models from few brands and I take the buying decision, right? In the same manner, the customers, when they identify the need, they look for whether they, if you take the example of me doing the research, because I have a need but I don't know what kind of specifications are required to fulfill those needs. Then I go to my friend and ask, these are my needs, could you please suggest what kind of specifications I should have in my camera? So like that, because that time I don't know what are the technical specification, the solution available in the market that will fulfill my needs. In that situation, customer float an EOI or RFI. RFI request for information, EOI expression of interest. In both the cases, they ask for information available in the market, right? The sellers are in the market. Once they publish these kind of requests, they in that RFI, customers specify their needs. Then according to their needs, the suppliers should propose their own solutions. I am supplier 1, I'll be proposing solution 1. Like that, you are supplier 2 and you will be submitting some other solution which may be like advantageous than my solution, right? So like that, they get around more than multiple solutions. From that, they'll pick which solution will be matching with their needs. So like that it goes on. So this is the stage where RFI is the stage where customer actually do not know what is the solution, so he is asking to submit your solution to them. Okay, understood? So coming to RFP. RFP is the request for proposal. Okay, so in request for proposal, you will usually understand, like if you go to the document and see, they know they know their needs, they identify already their needs, and they know the solution also. So they are identifying the people who can propose similar kind of solutions. From that they can pick one cheapest and highly technical and lowest price one. So they go on and take the decision of buying. So this is how RFP works. In RFP stage, they know most of the things. They know estimated budget, they know the solution, like a similar kind of overview of the solution, timelines. So they know a lot of things. So with that, and usually that the suppliers go through the RFP documents and like first make them, they make themselves eligible. They read the document according to meet the qualification criteria, whether the solution is available or with them or not, and like that it goes on. So I'll take another example of RFE. RFE is our request for empanelment. So, and this comes in the next level. You already bought your camera and you already used that camera and you're satisfied with the camera. If your kid is in need of the similar kind of camera, so what would you do? You don't go for research, and you don't start your buyer journey from the beginning. You know everything. You just go to the shop and buy that particular product. That's it, because you already know all these things. In RFE, it is similar to this kind of situation. So the customer already used the solutions and they know who is the best, and multiple people are there providing that kind of solution. So what they do, and this usually happens when the buyer goes for repetitive buying. Repetitive means the similar kind of projects are in the first month they have some need, and after that they have some other need. So in that repetitive kind of businesses, they usually go for selecting multiple vendors providing similar kind of solutions. Okay, so in that case they don't go from start while releasing the RFI and after RFP, and that won't happen, because they already knew your capabilities. They already are familiar with what the solution what you are proposing. So what they do, they select a bunch of people who are providing similar kind of solutions or maybe same solution. So, and they need only a price part. Like I am a vendor one, I may be giving a price lesser than you, then they will select me. Okay, so the collection, like the pooling of the vendors, is the process of RFP, right? So once this RFP part is done, then comes RFQ, request for quotation. So they know they have trusted vendors, they have a bunch of trusted vendors in their database. They just have to pick, or they just have to ask all those vendors to submit their quote to some requirement, ABC requirement. So here the bidders they just have to submit a price quotation. That's it, because customer already know that you are eligible, you are capable, you have already solution matching with their requirements, everything they know about you. So they just want you to submit quotation. That's it, price quotation. So this is the basic difference between UI RFI, RFP, RFE and RFQ. Hope I could able to explain and simplify the concept behind this. Thanks for watching.